and I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass bray.
For all time's sake.
Hello everyone. Okay, we're gonna start off the usual way and I will show you my clothes. Okay, the usual way. No faja, none of that stuff on here. Of course, I just have a dress on. And it's like a leave at the bottom, like that and like that, you know, every other little, you know, like this in the front. But it also has an option for straps if you need them. So you can do a strap in the front, it can tie around your neck, or you can have a strap that straps like a T-strap, or you can just put it in like that. So that's what that is. So today, you guys, we are going to have more adult conversations, okay? So, I am an adult. So, I'm not gonna come on here and always talk about the way I look and all of that stuff. That's just not my personality. That's not me. So I want to talk about adult stuff, you know, because like I said, I am an adult. So I want to talk about polygamy. I'm going to do a live on this. I have a couple of people that's been in this type of relationship, and they want to come on and talk about it. They don't mind coming on and talking about it. So we're going to talk to them about it, and that should be fun. So I have a few questions, and you guys tell me what you think. And you guys can also give me some questions and join in on the conversation when we do go live about it, because we will go live about it, okay? So my question about this situation is, for men, why is it that men actually don't mind when it's a polygamy type of situation? Polygamy is a man having more than one wife, okay? And what is it? Polyandry? Polyandry is when you have more than one husband, when there's a woman having more than one husband, okay? So why is it that most men that are okay with polygamy are not okay with polyandry? If it's okay for a husband to have more than one wife, why isn't it okay for a wife to have more than one husband? That's what I want to know. Why are men okay with sharing themselves, but women shouldn't be okay with, which I don't agree with it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's okay to have more than one husband or more than one wife, or I don't think it's okay to do any of it. Honestly, I don't agree with it. My opinion on it is I think it causes problems. It creates jealousy and bitterness and unwanted feelings in relationships, and I don't think that it's smart to have more than one husband and more than one wife if you want to have a happy marriage. Now, people can sit here and say, oh, you can be happy if you have more than one husband and more than one wife. It's possible, but I don't believe so. Now, that's just my opinion. People who want to do that, of course, that is their business. Have at it. There are all kinds of relationships, and just because one person wants to live one way doesn't mean another person wants to live that way. And I think what makes you happy makes you happy. Most of the time, happiness is just a temporary state anyway. People change. People want other things. So what makes you happy today may not make you happy tomorrow. And that's for everyone. Anyone that's smart should understand that because we change. So, and I didn't mean to say that like that. I meant to actually say it a little bit more harsh. Anyone with a brain should know this. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, polyandry. A wife having more than one husband is less common. You don't see that. You don't see that on TV. You don't see that on the internet. You don't see either one really on the internet, but you don't see it in videos. You don't see it anywhere. Like nobody, if I bring it up, like people don't even know what polyandry is. Okay, like they're like, what is that? You know, but polygamy, you know, people know what that is. You know, threesome, Nicki Minaj, Menage a Trois. You know, that's why she chose that name, because it's pretty common. You know, Menage. It's not common, and I think it's not common because this is a man's world, okay? And what a man says in a relationship most of the time, because they are the leader, or supposed to be the leader of the relationship, what they say goes. So I think that it is more common that you will have more than one wife rather than having more than one husband, because the man is supposed to rule the relationship. Well, we know that's not really reality. You know, a man doesn't honestly and truly rule the relationship all the time, do they? No, they don't. We have women with what's called a Jezebel spirit, okay, that actually runs the relationship a lot of the times, okay? This woman is the head of the household, even though this man's supposed to be the head of the household. She tells him what to do, okay? He brings his check home to her. She tells him he can spend it, how much he can spend. She pays the bills, or she does whatever she wants with the rest, okay? Kids, no kids, it don't matter, okay? Now, this is the Jezebel spirit, and it's a narcissistic personality, of course, but it happens. It does. It's more common than people want to admit, okay? Now, the other thing that's more common than what people will admit is the fact that there's a lot of polygamy and polyandry going on, and it's known, but it's not pointed out in the relationship between the people who are involved. And it's known, it's a known fact. All 3 or 4 of them know, you know, male, female, 2 men, 2 women. But a lot of times they won't say anything. So there's a lot of unknown polyandry and polygamy going on. I'll give you an example. You got a girlfriend, a wife, okay, and a husband. They all know about each other. They've been fighting for years. She knows, the wife, that he has a girlfriend. She called over there when she can't find him. I'll give you an example, perfect example. T.I. and Tiny, okay? They know, okay? I'll give you another example. What's her name? Nicole Murphy. And the husband, whatever his name was, you know what I'm talking about. She got caught up with Sunshine husband. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I think all them crazy people are demons, some Hollywood people. So I ain't Star Trek struck. I don't care. But that is the perfect example. Those are Hollywood people, so I know y'all know who I'm talking about. And I'm sure you can think of a lot of people on your street, people that you grew up with, people that you know, that go through the same thing, and you know they're doing the same thing. And you can think of a lot of people, I'm sure, that's doing the polyandry thing too, you know. There's a wife who runs the relationship. Okay, she has the Jezebel spirit. Okay, hey, don't give me no mess about that. I don't believe in none of that. Look, that was an accident. She runs the relationship. I told you I'm a conspiracy theorist, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Back to the subject. She runs the relationship, and she got a boyfriend. Auntie, grandma, whoever, you know who she was. She been around for a long time, okay? She got a boyfriend on the other side of town, okay? Or she got another husband. They've been messing around for years, and the dad or the brother or whoever knows about it. Been knowing about it for years, okay? They all in our family. They are neighbors. Sometimes they're our parents or our grandparents, okay? But I mean, it's just something that happens. It goes without saying. So whether you want to admit it or not, sometimes you yourself or somebody you know or somebody in your family are actually in a polygamous type relationship. They're polygamied out, menage a trois, threesome, whatever you want to call it, okay? May not be happening at the same time, but it's a threesome, okay? Polyandry relationship. We got the sisters. I'm talking about females as far as sisters. I ain't talking about blood. I ain't talking about race, okay? I'm talking about females, gender, okay? We got the sisters doing it too. Polyandry is jumping off, okay? It's happening, all right? My question is, and I'm doing a live on this coming weekend, 13th and the 14th, as a matter of fact. I'm going to go do 2 videos about this because I have 2 groups of people that actually I want to get together and talk about it. I think it's a really interesting subject and a good conversation to have. So, this is the pre-video to what we're getting ready to talk about. I want you guys to, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments, okay? And I will ask these questions to the guests, okay? Again, it's going to be someone who is aware of what's happening. They agree with it or they don't agree with it. It's going to be someone who is currently or has been in the past in this type of relationship. I already have this all lined up. Some of you people may know them. If you're a BBL audience, you probably will know the person that I'm coming on, bringing on. And then I'm going to have female and male. So I'm going to get the guys' point of view on this too, okay? I'm going to do 2 shows because they're not all available at the same time. So I am going to do 2 shows. Now, you guys will most likely be able to call in and ask questions and join the live. If you can't call in and ask questions or come on the live and ask questions, then it's going to be a live, so you will be able to interact, okay? You can ask your questions in the chat, of course. I thought that doing a live would be better than trying to record a show and edit it and put it together. I think doing a live is the best thing to do. I think live is the new YouTube. I think that lives, everyone goes live. So I think lives are bomb, okay? I told you on a previous video that I am a YouTube fiend, okay? So I have been watching YouTube for years, okay? I don't watch TV. I stopped watching TV a long time ago. So I have been watching lives and YouTubes and all that stuff for years now. My free time, if I'm not studying, if I'm not working, then I am definitely watching some YouTube or on someone's live. I know that before I created my YouTube page, I know that a lot of YouTubers already knew who I was. I have a lot of big YouTubers that have commented back to me on my comments plenty of times. They can pretend like they don't know who I am all they want to, but they do. They commented too many times, and I can see who watches my videos, so I know some of them are watching too. So I love them. I don't care. I love YouTube. Even if we've had a difference in opinion, I'm still watching your videos. I still think you're funny, and I still love all the YouTubers. Even Tasha K. I hated her with a passion at one time, but I never stopped watching her. I unsubscribed to her channel, but I never stopped watching her. I even still liked her videos when I was unsubscribed. She's a mess, but I love her. I love her. I really do. I think that she is just a mean person. I think she has a demon in her, but I love her. She's a fellow YouTuber. She's my sister. She's a black woman, and she know what she doing. She know what she doing. I think she be lying on some of the stuff she be saying. But she gets a lot of tea, and a lot of that stuff be true. And she come from a place of 100. Either way, whether you don't like how she's saying it, you don't like what she's saying, you know, you gotta admit she be getting some dirt, and a lot of stuff she be saying is 100. Okay, so I am still a Tasha. I can't say that I'm a Tasha fan. I am back to being a subscriber. I think taking a break from her when she went and had her beautiful new baby. Congratulations to her on that. She'll probably never see my YouTube videos, but either way, congratulations to Tasha K on that beautiful baby. I'm happy she back, because man, her videos be on fire, and I miss Tasha, so I'm glad she back. But once again, there's a lot of the YouTubers that I find them so interesting, and I try to stay with what is popular, and I noticed that lives are very popular, so I thought it would be interesting to do a live. Also, I'm in the process of, like I said before, setting up a podcast, because I love to talk. I don't just love to talk, but I love to talk about interesting things, not just run my mouth. I like to talk about interesting things. I like to talk about things that matter. I don't want to just be, you know, putting my opinion out there and not talking about things that matter. I don't just want to be talking about stuff that has to do with me. You know, it's not all about me. I don't always want to talk about me. I'm not, but I don't do the entertainment stuff. You know, I like watching it, don't get me wrong. I like to stay up to date and know what's going on with all these highly weird people. But I like to talk about reality, you know, real stuff, real facts, how to change people's lives, what things do change people's lives, the things that make impressions on people, you know, impressionable thoughts, you know. So I like stuff like that. I like to think, you know. I think that it's really good to make people think. I think it's really good to share your thoughts, you know, because when you say stuff, other people may not have thought about things that way. You know, some people don't want to hear your opinion either. You know, a lot of people be like, did I ask you? You know, no, but you're a YouTuber, and that's what the comments are for. Some people don't understand that. They think because you don't agree with them, you shouldn't comment. You shouldn't comment if you don't agree with them. Just shut up if you don't agree with them. I'm not like that. So please share your opinion in the comments if you don't agree with me. I want to hear everybody's opinion on everything, especially if you don't agree. Because if we don't have a back and forth dialogue, we don't have a conversation. That's no fun. If you're talking to somebody or you have a friend that always agrees with you, like, that is not fun. That's not fun. I don't want a friend that always agrees with me. No. I want to have a friend or a roommate or somebody around me that's going to tell me the real. If they have a difference in opinion, then share your difference in opinions. Let me bounce off some ideas off you. You bounce some ideas off me. That's how we grow. And that's how we mature. And that's how we become great friends. Not just good friends, right? Bye, y'all.